Morning. How's everybody? How's everything coming along? We are struggling this week with much news on the data front, and the markets are not showing much movement because of that. There was some movement yesterday when the New York Fed minutes came out, which actually showed that there was a lot of concern among the Fed governors with regards to the rising inflation, and while they agreed on further rate cuts, they were divided on the speed and the amount of rate cuts. But the market seemed to brush that aside as well, and it did gain. There was a significant gain in the markets yesterday, rallied by about 0.5% across all markets, but then it lost those gains by the end of the day, and we're back to baseline. The Dow especially, not so much the S&P 500 and Nasdaq, and that trend seems to have persisted overnight. The Dow is had a bit of a dip, but spared its losses and is now back to its baseline. The S&P 500 again gained overnight, went up to an all-time high of 6760. Similar with the Nasdaq, shot up over 25,000 yesterday, almost touching 25,200, and remains elevated above 25,000 today. The euro is weakening against the US dollar because of the political turmoil. The gold prices remain elevated at about 4,040. I don't expect those to come down anytime soon, especially as long as the shutdown is in effect. Oil prices are pretty much remaining range bound, not much happening there. Bitcoin shot up to about 124, 126, came down to 24, has dropped back down to 121,500 today. So on the whole, not much movement in the markets. Markets are pretty much remaining range bound because of the lack of data, but the optimism regarding the AI prospects remains elevated, and because of that the markets are rallying almost every day to new highs. And because of the shutdown, the Bitcoin and gold are both registering all-time highs and staying almost at that level, especially gold, and we expect that to rise further. So we'll keep you posted for further news as things develop. So let's see what happens with the shutdown, and that will decide the further movement of the markets.